That is insane. Whoa, look at that. I just realized what I was looking at. That's crazy. That is a huge area. Of course, there's already a skeleton right ready to kill me, but... Hey guys, and welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore Survival in the 1.18 Experimental Snapshots. In today's episode, we're going to try and find and explore a Dripstone cave. Well, I actually already know where one is because we saw one on our way to the amazing mountain biome we explored about 2 episodes ago. But anyway, we do have all our supplies on us, and of course we have all our armor on, as well as our shield. So we'll probably head over there, and I'll be right back once we get there. We may as well stop at the ruined portal on our way there, as now that I have my diamond pickaxe, we can grab this crying obsidian. It's a pretty cool block, and it has the cool achievement we'll get when we grab it for the first time. That'll be nice to get. It's always cool to get as many achievements as you can. And there we go, who is cutting onions? And I suppose if we got enough of these, we could make the respawn anchor as well. Anyway, Gemma and I are going to continue on our adventure over to kind of underneath that big mountain over there, and we're going to find ourselves in hopefully some dripstone caves, because I did see some of those around there. Alright, we just crossed over our little spruce bridge there we made a couple episodes ago over that big gorge and river at the bottom. Here we are basically at the foot of this massive mountain. And right over here, if I remember correctly, there is some sort of a cave entrance, I think, somewhere around here, I think possibly, oh, there it is, it's quite a steep one, I guess. Yeah, and I believe I saw some dripstone down there a little while ago. If we kind of go down here, I suppose we'll have to find a safe way down, but if I break some of this dirt, that shouldn't be too difficult. Sorry to make you drop there, Jenna. We can hopefully get our way down there without, having too many issues in terms of fall damage. So basically, we just kind of make ourselves a bit of a staircase. I suppose that's going to be a bit of an issue there, isn't it? So, yeah, I guess what we could do is I'll probably just drop and kind of let those hearts of damage happen, and then I'll make a bit of a staircase there. We can both get out of there pretty easy. And I'll also break some of these blocks here, and we can use those to get all the way down, which is good. Yeah, there you go, that's all the way down. Alright, so let's see what we have to kind of explore around here. Yeah, there is some dripstone there. I thought there was. That's good. Nice to explore the dripstone caves, although hopefully there's more to this. I'm sure there is. I suppose these are just solid snow blocks. I guess these are probably from the mountain there. Looks like there's a bit of dripstone up there too, but not a big issue. Probably looks like there's some more interesting stuff around here. Suppose we could put a boat down in the water since there's all this. And of course we're experiencing the classic frame drops from the fact that this is an experimental snapshot, so you'll have to bear with me on those, because there's not a lot I can do about that. But either way, I guess it's good we have a boat there. What is not good is the fact that I'm seeing many mobs. Now, something I'm going to say real quick, guys, and you're going to notice this, is the fact that this is very bright. This cave looks like it's kind of in daylight, right? Well, it's not. There's obviously a lot of mobs there. I've actually done something really cool, and I'll show you guys how to do it probably in tomorrow's video. And if you're coming back to this from tomorrow's video, and this is basically us exploring this with this option enabled, there's actually a way in your Minecraft settings to basically enable it so that you have your gamma, that is how bright the game is up, super high without ever having to use night vision potions. So I have that actually enabled for today's episode, and possibly tomorrow's too, depending on how long this episode takes, or for the next episode, because you guys can't really see the cave without it enabled. So if you guys see the caves are very bright, that's because of that. So we can explore that. Either way, back to the danger present at hand. There appears to be 2 skeletons, at least 1 creeper. So if we kind of land over here, I do have full iron and a shield, so if we want to just land here and probably take out the skeletons, that shouldn't be a massive issue. We'd probably even try and get a music disc, not like it matters too much. Well, I suppose we could try maybe with the second creeper there. Alright, there's the first skeleton gone. We may as well just get all these. It's crazy how these specific mobs, even without a shield, they're just insanely hard to get. Even with diamond armor, they can be more difficult. But with a shield, even things like a creeper, it's like, well, it's as difficult as hitting it running back, because the entire danger of the creeper, of course the explosion, is completely not there. So yeah, this cave exploration might look a little bit unconventional, as everything is so bright, but these caves are so big, it's basically impossible to see anything without that. May as well just make this creeper explode too. We'll hold up this like this. Always feels a bit nerve-wracking to do that, but the shield does really hold up to it. Let's kind of see what we have to look at here. It looks like there's a lot of cool generation there. And yeah, Gemma's inspecting the stalagmite, or maybe a stalactite. I always forget which is which, but either way. There's another skeleton here. It looks like I was not able to pull up my shield in time. I have to remember this is not a lit up area, so we'll definitely have to deal with some mobs and things here. But that's not a big issue. We have a good amount of stuff. And so we have several, is that 2 creepers and 1 skeleton. So as long as I can kind of get my health back up, shouldn't be a big issue. So we'll just block the arrow, and then the time that that's kind of happening, we can get rid of that. And it looks like just there's some kind of moss and generic things. This is actually a really high cave. This is 106. It's funny because you would think this is like super deep, but it's not at all. So we'll go over here and we'll kind of defeat Mr. Creeper here, and we'll get the creeper over there gone too. But yeah, I think most of the danger is gone over here. And yeah, there's also this cool lake here. It looks like a stalagmite dropped, actually. That's pretty cool. Sometimes they'll actually drop right from the roof. So they'll grow really long and they'll just drop right on the ground, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we also have some cool stuff right under here. If you want to come up over here, I think there's some cool stuff. This is crazy. Over here we have this super massive kind of stalagmite thing, which is awesome. We have kind of these almost teeth-like looking things here, which is awesome stuff. Yeah, probably a good idea to put some torches up, actually, because even though we can't tell it, it's certainly making this a lot safer to work with. And, of course, then you guys can see everything. We got a skeleton and a creeper, a perfect combination. Not really, but hopefully we can both those. All right, there we go. Perfect. Got us a bit of dripstone as well, I suppose, which is pretty good. So there's that. The cave kind of seems to end over here, I suppose. It just kind of goes into a bit of the snow, and that kind of just stops there. But that's interesting. Interesting that there'd be snow underground. I suppose if this is, so high up, it would make sense. So we have all this here. These are just super cool, these stalagmites and stalactites. Dripstone ones, I suppose. Looks like we have a skeleton and a creeper and a zombie, which again, always perfect. I think that's one of each. I suppose there could be an enderman here as well. Interesting to see almost like the forest type look of all the different things there. And I'll have to be careful here, because the problem that can often happen is that the shield will be disabled by the skeleton, like when I get hit, and then like a brief second, and then what can happen is the creeper can get you in that time, but that didn't happen there. Anyway, we kind of have this cool bit of stalagmite here. Looks like there's some creeper feet I see over there kind of hiding out at us. Let's see if I can get that. Oh, I'll get you, creeper. There we go. Not a big issue. It's really pretty to see something like this, just kind of a dense collection of all of these stalagmites and stalactites. In fact, I think I even got hurt on one. These things are kind of sharp, so I think if I jump on them, no joke, I think I actually got hurt. Yeah, I do, that's funny. Huh, that's kind of cool. Well, there doesn't seem to be a lot more to this part, but of course we want to explore some more of this type of cave. Something I have found from my kind of journeys around in this version is the fact that there does tend to be the biomes that are underground, so like the Dripstone or the Standard or the Lush caves tend to be very, very large. So I bet any other caves we found around here would probably be filled with those types of things as well. So I'm thinking if we can just kind of find a place around here, like just here, or over there, or over here, or just anywhere, and kind of mine sideways or downwards, we should run into another cave of the same type, or at least potentially. So we'll probably do is I'll probably do a quick little skip ahead, and we'll do some mining around, and if we can find another cave to explore, we'll tell you about it, and I'll be right back. Oh, we found some lapis. I also heard a cave sound just a little minute ago, so we should be near a cave, which is good. I'm hoping if we continue to dig downwards, hopefully quite low, then we could probably find ourselves some nice things. And yeah, just overall be able to hopefully find some more dripstone. Well, I heard another cave sound, and I think it was coming, I don't know, somewhere around here. Well, either way, if we kind of mine this way, I'm hoping that'll maybe get us somewhere. I'm not sure. We could also try mining this way or this way. Just want to get too low. Now, are we still in the dripstone cave biome? We are, so we should be able to find a cave around here. As long as that cave sound's going to lead me to the right cave, we should be able to go there. So I'll probably just kind of mine around here looking for it, and I'll be right back when I find it. Well, I'm starting to hear some mob sounds from this direction, so I hope that's the right direction. I think I hear, yeah, a skeleton there you can kind of hear, so I'm hoping that just a little bit further here and... Oh, here we go. Here looks like there's something here. Again, this is all, of course, very dark. We just have it brightness very light up there. That is insane. Whoa, look at that. I just realized what I was looking at. That's crazy. That is a huge area. Of course, there's already a skeleton right ready to kill me, but wow, that is insane. Those are some crazy stalagmites and stalactites. Wow, that is just amazing. Hopefully we can get the spider, actually. We need some string anyway. There we go. Okay, so... Well, I guess we should explore this, see what we can kind of find. I mean, there could be diamonds down there. There could be anything, really. I guess the first step is probably just killing all the mobs we find. That's the one downfall to having the brightness up like this, is that it is a little bit difficult to see where mobs can and cannot spawn, although in this case I think basically anywhere they could spawn. But still, seems like we have a lot of good stuff here. I guess we could get to mining a bit of this iron. We don't have a lot of iron actually, so we could do that. But I mean, the big thing really to do is to explore this, and even just looking at this visually is just crazy, some of this stuff here. So that's awesome. We'll get the iron at least. We also found some more copper on our way here. I'm sure half the things we're going to be getting will be thrown away anyway, like all the cobblestone, but still good to get some of this stuff, especially like the copper, since we don't have a whole lot of it. So we can mine this, and if you want to explore around there, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, this place just looks amazing with those huge pillars, and I wonder how big it is. Like, it seems like a big cave, but you know, these caves in 1.18 can be anywhere from, you know, something very, very small to this to even larger. So it'll be interesting to kind of explore this and see what we can find in terms of large areas to explore, which is awesome. But it seems like the veins of ores are much larger down here. Like, that was a lot of copper there. That was about 40 raw copper. So I think that was about maybe 15, 20 ores. I didn't count, but that's a lot. Let's see what we can find around here. I guess we're going to have to kind of find our way back too, so we don't get completely lost. So this is not the most visible entrance. I guess we'll go like this, kind of. Make it look a bit more visible. And we do have some different blocks. I could use some cobblestone. Gemma could use some torches, and we'll kind of just make ourselves a bit of a path. Nothing too ugly, but just something so we kind of know where we're going. Yeah, maybe if we head down here, that'd be good. I'll probably get rid of some of these sharp kind of spikes. It's kind of cool that Minecraft actually has spikes in it now. You wouldn't think of it, but Dripstone really is like a spike, which is pretty cool. So there's that. We may as well head down here, kind of see what we can find. It's just pretty cool stuff. So yeah, let's see what we can find. It kind of explore these awesome pillars here. Super good stuff, and I'm glad I have that brightness so we can actually see. And wow, look at that. This is just crazy. Some of these 1.18 caves just, you know, completely revolutionized the game. I mean, they said, you know, this update would change the overworld, but I don't think anyone was expecting this much. It's just a crazy kind of change, and I'll have to remember that everything behind me and in front of me could also have mobs, so we're gonna have to be careful of that, because of course, you know, things like this creeper, we could find that on our way here and our way back. It's just kind of humorous how the creeper was like, oh, maybe I'll explode on the right side. No, I think I'll go on the left side and explode. So anyway, it's like there's something over here. Oh, a dungeon. Well, that's pretty good. Let's see if there's some torches. I do. Let's see what we can find over here. There's a zombie here. Have to light up the spawner because we can't tell if there is certainly a spawner here. Oh, that's actually awesome. A mob spawner. Blast protection 2. Loot isn't that good, but that's pretty good. A bit of wheat. Golden horse armor. Yeah, overall not half bad stuff. May as well grab the gunpowder as well instead of the flint. Looks like a zombie still spawning in here. Which I think I remember them changing something about the way mob spawning works. So I might just have to put up some more torches in here. In fact, I think they said something like they actually cannot be disabled. So we'll probably just get out of here. But that's awesome, Gemma. That's cool that you found that. I might just grab a little bit of this as a bit of a token. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I believe these spawners work a little bit differently now. I think I remember reading that on the change logs. I don't remember exactly, but that's pretty awesome. So we'll mine all this. Good stuff. I mean, not all of it, but some. And as we kind of collect the loot for this, it's just crazy to kind of come up here and look at something like this and think, wow, this just single stalagmite-stalactite combination there probably has, I would say, you know, a minimum of maybe 8 to 10, probably even more. I mean, this is low estimates, but I would think at least, you know, 10 stacks of dripstone blocks in it, which is just a crazy number to think about there. And it looks like those zombies are still coming out of there, which is a pain. Yeah, maybe just blocking it up is the best, really. True enough. Got some iron down here. I'm glad I brought my diamond pickaxe as well as some iron ones, because there's a lot to do here. And it's pretty cool. Something like this would just be amazing to turn into like an underground city or something. And just amazing kind of stuff. Fun, these dripstones too. They're a bit dangerous. They're really cool. And I like how mobs aren't quite so common. Like they certainly spawn as much as they did before. It's just kind of the way they work. It seems like they do tend to be a little bit less frequent because there's so much land mass for them to spawn in. So I guess we can kind of just maneuver our way around this massive pillar there. Try not to fall down anywhere. Oh, that's so cool. It's an aquifer. I just got cool stuff after cool stuff. Like, we can look this way, see awesome stuff here. Look that way and see the same kind of awesome stuff with an aquifer there. Kind of, it's all dripping down into there, which is awesome. We have I think it's like the largest pillar yet over there, or maybe this one over here. This place is just huge. It's kind of hard to get a sense of scale, really, just because of how large this place is, and just compared to what stuff was. I mean, I think from the top of there, which is just super high up, all the way to down there, it's probably almost the height of, you know, the Minecraft world beneath the surface anyway before 1.18. So yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Of course, I suppose there's also the chance of diamonds anywhere really, and of course mobs too that'll try and kill us. I should probably get my shield re-equipped. That would probably be the most intelligent thing to do. Of course, there's some more standard little bits of caves here, but they kind of intersect. We can see our larger bit there. And is this just normal dripstone block? Yeah, just normal dripstone block. That's pretty crazy though. That's a lot of dripstone block if you think about it. Pretty cool stuff though, really. May as well get my diamond pickaxe out now that we're in this super cool area. May as well put it to good use. It's crazy to think though that a cave this big too would have so few mobs. Like you would think there'd be, you know, hundreds of mobs around every corner. And it would be like that if there's a cave this large in, you know, 1.17 or before. But I think that these large caves are so common. There's just too many mobs within, you know, my loaded radius for it actually to all be that concentrated, which is pretty awesome. So I do see a skeleton down there. Speaking of there not being any mobs, but yes, as it tries hitting me, but still. Pretty cool stuff. So, yeah, I guess it was just bats. Looked like something was falling, but I guess just some bats there. That is super awesome. We can explore this a bit, I suppose. I think we have a boat, or maybe we left it up there. I don't remember, but either way, there's some really cool stuff around here. Looks like Gemma is dueling that skeleton. Let's see if I can go down there and get it. Not sure where it went, actually. Oh, there it is. Get it on the way down there. There we go. Pick up some arrows while we're at it. Why not? And we can get rid of this zombie, which is good. Pretty cool stuff, though. Like, this is just really awesome. Like, something like this, I can just imagine the amount of scenarios you could do with this that would just never be possible before in Minecraft. It's of course, parts of Minecraft that were changed, but something like this didn't change at all. Looks like there's some more iron over there. Funny how the dripstone kind of blends into the iron, so we may as well grab that. But, yeah, I actually heard a creeper explosion there a second ago, so maybe better check to see if Gemma's okay or if our world has ended. Hopefully it hasn't ended. That wouldn't be funny at all, actually, but we're probably okay. I'll take a look over there. But we got some good stuff around here. Oh, there she is up there. We're good. Oh, okay. Anyway, we got our glow lichen there. So this kind of goes down all the way to, I guess that's a deep slate down there, which is pretty good. Got some copper. I guess copper does generate that load, doesn't it? This kind of goes into a second cave. It gets quite low. Probably explore down there later. But let's kind of finish exploring here. I don't believe I looked where that aquifer is. We'll probably take a look over there in that aquifer part while grabbing some of the iron around here because always nice to have more iron, especially since we're actually kind of low on it and it used a lot of stuff for us to get ourselves iron pickaxes there for our other things there, which is good. So, and we can kind of just explore around here. So yeah, I think the aquifer, ouch. It's actually quite sharp, those stupid stalactites. So we'll take a look over there. Got some more iron here. Like something like this is just crazy. This is generated really cool too. It's not just straight up and down. There's kind of a tilt to it, which is nice. So let's grab the iron here that's blending in so well. And we can kind of make our way to the aquifer part. Although we're just kind of getting more lost going over here. This kind of seems to end off here. So I would assume the best thing to do is to kind of head over here. Yeah, there's Gem up there. So I think we could probably go up here. And then I would think, oh, here it is. I guess I go headfirst into it. It looks like a zombie actually drowned down there. But I don't know if you still have your boat on you. If so, that'd be cool to boat there. But if not, do you have your boat on you? Yeah, okay. If you want to put the boat down there, that'd be cool. And so we got a zombie turned drown down here. It's not so dripstone-y down here, although there's a bit. So that's kind of interesting. And yeah, it sounds like a zombie hitting a door. That is so weird. Why would there be a door down here? Huh, that was odd. Either way, we can kind of explore around here in the aquifer, which is pretty cool. Let's see what we have around here. We have some cool stuff. We have glow squids. Now that's a bonus. Maybe I'll just grab those real quick. That'd be nice to get some glow ink sacks. And this is like totally the right place for a glow squid to be. Nice to have some cave-specific mobs that are not hostile to be generating down here. Although I suppose axolotls are... Ouch. Another big lag spike, of course, just as I'm in the magma. Typical. But it's interesting to have some cave-specific mobs that are not aggressive, which is nice. We can grab those. It looks like there's some glitched things around here. Again, very classic for the experimental snapshots. So we've got some more iron here. Good stuff, really. I guess we'll just throw away some of these things we don't already need. Like this, and like this, and this. Throw away that. Hey, do you know what? I'll just grab the glow squid ink sacks, I suppose. Looks like there's an evil creeper over there. But we can grab some of this stuff over there as we kind of explore, which is good. Looks like another zombie fell down. We'll probably get the creeper if we just hold our shield intelligently. There we go. Blasted us. That blasted us back quite a bit, but that's okay. And yeah, nice to see these underwater too. And also some magma generates down here too, which is interesting. I think they said something like the way that underwater caves used to work, like under the ocean biomes, now those can generate everywhere and anywhere, but I think that it's a little bit different, the conditions of spawning. We may as well boat around a little bit more, see what else we can find. I guess Jim wants to swim around a bit too, that's fine. Here another zombie. That was so weird though, hearing like it sounded like a door was being broken. I could have sworn it sounded like that, but maybe not. May as well escape the drowned here. There we go. Okay, let's see what's over here. We have ourselves, oh my goodness, just looking up at the roof, it's like a cathedral or something crazy in here. Just amazing, beautiful, beautiful terrain, and hopefully you guys can see how I'm showcasing that. Looks like this kind of goes into a bit of a ravine here. If I go into F5 mode here, yeah, and then it kind of just cuts right off. It's like the water level changes. Definitely some bit of possibly glitchy terrain here, but still very, very interesting stuff, and it really does demonstrate, you know, where Minecraft's going right now, which is awesome. I think we can, they said the caves and the cliffs and the rest of the generation, they said, is actually getting almost finalized. So this is pretty well what we're going to see in the full release. Just there's a lot of other things to do, like I think the new warden mob and I think there's going to be a new cave biome too with that in it. So some other stuff like that, possibly archaeology. I should think they said they wouldn't add that, but definitely some other good stuff. So we'll kind of see what happens with that. Looks like there's a drowned over here. And after we've defeated this dastardly foe, we may as well get ourselves these glow squids down here, and you can enjoy the glow stuff from there. It's really cool that there isn't a lot of diamonds, and for the depth that we're at, which I believe is quite deep, yeah, level 12, I mean, I suppose in the grand scheme of things in terms of Minecraft's new generation, that isn't very deep, although it's crazy to think how deep we've gone already just to get to here. I mean, we went, you know, let's see, we were on top of a mountain, and then we went down to the one dripstone cave, then we went very, very far down, maybe must have mined at least 70 or 80 blocks down to here, and that was kind of up to there or something. And we're all the way down here, and even this is like level 12, so it's crazy how, you know, the tall mountains plus the super deep caves make it so that the caves overall, like a cave you enter from a mountain could go down, you know, almost 300 blocks, and here comes a zombie trying to kill me, of course. Very typical there, so maybe just grab the rest of this iron here. And this is just turning out to be super awesome exploring this cave here. Probably better than the dripstone. I should have, not the dripstone, and the lush, this is the dripstone. I probably should have had this thing installed, not installed, but the setting changed. It is a little setting. I'll have a video on that one tomorrow, but anyway, the setting changed there so we could see the lush cave better, but either way, get this, looks like there is a zombie trying to get Gemma there, as it's trying to get me as well. Let's see if we can find a little safe place here to do our bit of outro. I think this is safe enough, hopefully. If you guys enjoyed this episode of us exploring these awesome dripstone caves, make sure to press the like button, subscribe, comment, share, all these things that help my video and this channel. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave me a comment about it. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye, and hope us good luck that we will not die.